Thanks to the gift sub, Filthy.
Universe.
Thanks to Tier 1 Minnow. Alright, last video from this channel banged, so hopefully this one will be really cool too. Thanks to the gift subs, Cyronica, and the 2 gift subs, Revolver. And the resub, Jima. I truly believe life is out there. And if we'd only stop using Twitter, they might visit us. We're so close. This is a really well-produced series on, like, cosmic shit. Thanks to the resub, Caesar. Whoa! I have one of those sex toys in my closet. Space rock! Fuck yeah! Blood cell. Hey, thanks, Navon. I did not trim my hair, like, ever.
To have any hope of finding alien life, we have to know what to look for.
Spaceships. 2 legs. Glasses
But
to
where
know
do we
they're
begin?
intelligent. Water.
How do we narrow down a seemingly infinite set of possibilities?
Send out a radio wave.
There's one thing we know for sure. Nature will have to play by her own rules.
Thanks to resub, Caesar.
No matter how strange alien life might be, it's going to be limited by the same physical and chemical laws that we are.
We don't know that for sure, though.
On top of this, each alien environment will further limit what kinds of life forms can evolve there.
No, we don't know that for sure. There could be entire species powered by, like, filth. Like actual garbage.
Despite these natural boundaries,
They don't need water,
the
they just need
possibilities
sewage.
are staggering to imagine. Trillions of planets, each a unique cauldron of chemicals undergoing their own complex evolution.
Thanks to Prime Dirty Pasta and the resub, Brew and Cheesy. Hey, Brew. I hope you're well, man. Hope you've been doing
To
very
guide our
well.
thinking, this museum of alien life will be divided into 2 exhibits. Life as we know it,
Mm-hmm.
home to beings with biochemistries like ours,
Rock.
and life as we don't know it,
Yeah.
home to beings that challenge our concept of life itself.
Fuck yeah. Let's go to that one. These are just
Before
rocks.
we venture too
Boo.
far into the unknown, we have to ask ourselves, what if alien life is more like us than we think?
It's just a bunch of barnacles. Boo. Give me cool ones. These guys are boring. There's the Prime Navon and the resub
If there's
Muffin.
one feature that unites us with the other specimens in this museum, it's carbon.
Carbon's pretty important.
Carbon is ubiquitous. It's one of the most common elements in the universe, and it's very good at forming large, stable molecules.
Thanks to
Carbon
resub
has
Creamy.
the rare ability to form 4-way bonds with other elements and to bind to itself in long,
Damn,
stable
that looks cool.
chains, enabling the formation of huge
Thanks to 5 gift
complex
subs, Wheeler.
molecules.
Thank you, Wheeler.
This versatility makes carbon the centerpiece in the molecular machinery of life. And the same carbon compounds that we use have been found far from Earth, clinging to meteorites.
Really? What if the meteors are alive?
Floating in far-off clouds.
What if they use like photosynthesis?
The building blocks of life, drifting like snow through the universe. And if alien life has selected
There's a tier
other
1 Avolt and the
carbon
tier 1
compounds
Loki.
for their biochemistry, they will have plenty to choose from. Scientists recently identified over 1 million possible alternatives to DNA,
Wow.
all carbon-based.
Holy shit.
If we ever discover other carbon-based life forms, we would be fundamentally related.
There's a tier 1 Ugnis.
They would be our cosmic brethren.
So what? Fuck them.
But would they look
Unless they
anything
like
us?
games.
If they hail from Earth-like planets, we could share even more in common than just our biochemistry.
What would life be like on other planets if it has evolved? Would it be like the world today here on Earth? Or would it be completely different?
I think it'll be very different.
There are those who argue that from the argument of convergent evolution,
They might not even
if
have
conditions
games,
on
to
other
be fair.
planets are similar to here, then we would see very similar life.
They don't have Twitch Prime. True, they probably don't have Twitch Prime out there. That is a good point.
Animal and plant-like organisms.
But
that
they have
are
this
very
fucking thing, I
familiar.
guess. Do you think Earth is alive?
On Earth, certain features
Imagine if it
of
was.
eyesight, echolocation, and flight
be so
have evolved
fucking mad.
multiple times independently in different species. This process of convergent evolution could extend to alien planets like Earth, where creatures face similar environmental pressures. It's no guarantee, but there could be certain universalities of life. The greatest hits of evolution on repeat across the universe.
What happens if we get invaded by a Martian warlord? I don't know, I'd have to meet the guy.
Each feature would be attuned to its local environment. Dimly lit planets would produce huge eyes to suck in extra light, like nocturnal mammals.
Yeah, they're quite a ways behind Mello.
Some people have gone so far as to say that human-type organism, humanoids, will occur on other planets.
Agreed. Hey, it's one of the demons from Doom.
The
I recognize
existence
that.
of other human-like organisms seems unlikely, given the long, convoluted chain of events that produced us. But we can't rule it out. If just one in every 100 trillion Earth-like planets produced a human-like form, there could still be thousands of creatures like us out there.
What if we did get invaded, but by like a shit-posting alien? Like he comes to Earth and he's like, yeah, Earth is flat. Like he just fucks with us. Just throws everything we think we know out the window and we just have to take his word because he's like
Convergent
fucking
evolution
space alien.
is also rampant in plant life, and C4 photosynthesis has arisen independently over 40 times. Would alien plants look like ours or something else entirely?
I can check that out, Ogus. Sure.
On Earth, plants appear green because they absorb the other wavelengths in the sun's light spectrum.
Thanks for your sub, Gamer
But
God.
stars come in many colors. And alien plants would evolve different pigments to adapt to their sun's unique spectrum.
Where are the cat girls? I'm sure we'll get
Plants
to them.
feeding off hotter stars could appear redder by absorbing their energy-rich bluer light.
Hey, spaghetti plant. Fuck yeah.
Around dim red dwarf stars, vegetation could appear black, adapted to absorb all visible wavelengths of light.
Thanks to the resub spoon.
Earth itself may have once appeared purple due to a pigment called retinol that was an early
Nice.
precursor to chlorophyll.
Purple Earth would be cool as shit.
Some think that retinol's molecular
We would have the
synthesis
most drip in the
make it a
solar
more
system.
universal pigment. If so, we may find that purple is life's favorite color.
Thanks to Tier 1 Spooky and the resub Derp.
But the color of alien vegetation is more than just a curiosity. It's chemical information that can be seen from light years away. Earth plants leave
Thanks
a
to Tier 1
signature bump
Carmadilli.
in the light reflected off our planet.
Appreciate it, man.
Finding a similar signal from another world could point the way to alien vegetation.
Well, I'm ready to find it. Just give me a telescope. I'm ready.
Perhaps this will be our first glimpse at alien life. A vibrant hue cast by a distant world.
Thanks to the gift sub green. I think what we should do is we should create life on Earth, like an alien species.
What happens when you change
Make
the
it
shape of
thrive
the
off
orbit?
dirt.
What happens when you change the gravity of a planet?
And then shoot it into space.
Planets with long elliptical orbits would see drastic seasons.
Yeah, basically a DIY alien set.
There
We
could be
make our
worlds
own
that
life and
appear
then
dead
send it
for
into space.
thousands of years,
See what happens.
then suddenly spring to life.
Thanks to the 5 gift subs, Green Killer. Appreciate the generosity, bro. And thanks to the resub, Corey. It could be Rip. He said it could be.
Most of the rocky planets discovered so far have been massive super-Earths. How would life evolve on these worlds?
Hopefully very different
In a
from normal
sense,
Earth.
Gravity may not matter much at all.
A high gravity planet isn't high gravity all over. If you're in the sea, and that's where all life starts, there's very nearly no
He's the
gravity
prime fade.
because you're much the same
And yeah,
density as the
chainsaw.
stuff around you.
Yeah, it's crazy
It's
battle.
when the animals come out on land that they feel the gravity.
Thanks to resub food.
High G-forces would necessitate large bones and muscle mass in complex life on land. They would also demand a more robust circulatory system.
Oh, it's a fucking
And plant
alien
life could be
craft.
stunted by the energy cost of
Whoa.
carrying nutrients under stronger gravity. Low-gravity planets would more easily lose their atmospheres to space and lack a magnetic field to protect from cosmic rays.
If we ever do find alien life, we need a team to fuck it. Like a
But
team
smaller
of
worlds could be home to
consenting
secret
adults with the
oases.
aliens, of course. Just to see what we can take from them. And make really powerful human hybrids.
Huge cave systems that provide hideouts for life.
Thanks to the Prime Dollar Store. Man, the music is incredible, but it's really loud. Like, it's fucking deafening. This is like music made by aliens, thinking we're stronger than we are.
If surface life does evolve on these worlds, it could be a sight to behold. Plant life could grow to towering heights, able to carry
Tier 1 nutty.
nutrients higher in lesser gravity. And without the need for bulky skeletons and muscle mass, animals could have body types that boggle the mind.
Oh shit, that would be so cool to, I mean, if that arrived at Earth, I think we'd all assume we're dead. But fuck would that be cool to see. God, that would be incredible. Thanks for the gift sub, BFG. Too bad aliens don't exist, though. You don't know that. Nobody knows that. Literally nobody. Are you God?
Simpler organisms are hardier, more adaptable, and more widespread. The largest collection in the Museum of Alien Life would likely be the Hall of Microbes.
Aliens eat lettuce? Then they're not worth finding in the first
Yet
place.
finding even the tiniest alien microbe would be a profound discovery. And bite-sized life could leave a big footprint. Like stromatolites on Earth, layers of microbes could build up into huge rock mounds over time, leaving behind eerie structures.
Oh, God, that'd be awesome to see, man.
And in big enough numbers, some alien bacteria could leave a distinct biosignature by exhaling gases that wouldn't coexist naturally, like oxygen and methane.
What if they could control methane like airbenders?
To make oxygen without life, there's ways to make methane without life, but to have them in the atmosphere together is almost impossible unless you've got biology making those gases at the surface.
Thanks to the resub, Tasty Turtle.
On the planet's spectrum of colors.
Could you imagine how strong that'd be? Like, literally sucking farts out of your butthole? Fucking make you pass out?
On a world not far from home.
The closest sun-like star with an Earth-like exoplanet in the habitable zone is probably only 20 light years away and can be seen with the naked eye.
Or put a fart back in your butthole. True. Oh, yeah. They could literally inflate you. Like, imagine if the aliens found a way to harness methane, just using, you know, standard Naruto jutsu hand signals, of course. They could literally inflate your ass with methane. That'd be the worst way to die.
Most brown dwarfs are too hot to support life as we know it. But some are just cold enough.
Hey, thanks to the 2 gift subs, Revolver, and the Tier 1 Keith Ocean.
All the prime elements for life have been detected inside their atmospheres. And
Thanks
within
to
these
Prime's up.
clouds, some layers would provide ideal temperatures and pressures for habitability.
Oh, I'd be too strong, Rip. Too strong.
There could be photosynthetic plankton in these skies, kept aloft by churning upwinds.
Thanks to the resub, Balaka, and the Prime Zolong.
And with enough force, these upwinds could even support larger, more complex life. Predators.
Yeah! Fuck yeah. Oh, that's rough sushi, yeah. Yeah, I believe most people or most scientists speculate the first signs of life we'll find are on an asteroid, right? Isn't that the consensus at the moment? We're more likely to find it on an
This
asteroid.
raises a crucial question. What if we've been looking in all the wrong places?
Thought so.
What if nature has other ideas?
Didn't we already find alien microbes on an asteroid? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I would have known about that. Not that the fucking Space Force consults me, but I'm sure I would have heard about it.
Most of the universe is too cold
Thanks
or
to Prime
too hot
Sci-Fi.
for liquid water and the biochemistry that supports life as we know it. But in case our biases are misleading, we have to cast a wide net to search for life outside the habitable zone, in places that seem wildly hostile to us. Exotic environments will demand exotic biochemistries, and while no element can match carbon's versatility, one contender is a frontrunner.
Really? I would not have expected that.
At first glance, silicon seems similar to
Huh.
carbon.
I thought this was like only for tit
Is
implants.
also abundant in
Thought
the
that was like its
universe.
only use. I can't believe it.
But a closer look reveals that these two elements are false twins.
That's silicone. Yep.
Silicon bonds are weaker and less prone to forming
That's the
large,
one.
complex molecules. Despite this, they can withstand a wider range of temperatures, opening up intriguing possibilities.
Dancing marshmallow aliens? Oh my god!
Carbon would be
Fuck
more resistant
yeah!
to the extreme cold, providing a whole new range of weird forms.
But silicon has a problem. In the presence of oxygen, it binds into solid rock. To avoid turning to stone, silicon beings might be confined to oxygen-free environments, like Saturn's frigid moon, Titan. Its vast lakes of liquid methane and ethane could be an ideal medium for silicon-based life, or other radical biochemistries.
I actually think I heard about this in chemistry in high school.
Without
Actually starting to sound familiar with
beings on
silicon-based
worlds
life.
like Titan would likely be chemosynthetic, deriving their
Thanks,
energy
Prime
by
Snappy and
breaking
Resub Krusty.
rocks. Such life forms could have ultra-slow metabolisms and life cycles measured in millions of years.
Fuck, that's cool. Jesus fucking Christ. Can we have like a hardware update where we're made out of silicon instead?
In high temperatures, typically rigid silicon-oxygen bonds become more flexible and reactive, triggering more dynamic chemistry.
Thanks to give Subconite and Resub Alazar.
This
What is
led
this,
to a
Cybertron?
truly bizarre proposal.
What is Optimus Prime made out of?
Silicon-based life forms that live inside molten silicate rock. In theory, these
Thanks,
forms
Resub
could
Plasma.
even exist deep beneath the Earth inside magma chambers as part of a shadow biosphere. If so, then the aliens are right under our noses.
No, those fucking bastards! Let's find them and kill them.
Other shadow biospheres have been proposed. Forms of life living alongside us that we don't even know are here, including tiny RNA-based life small enough to go undetected by existing instruments. Clouds of dust in empty space might seem like the last place you'd expect to find anything living. But when cosmic dust makes contact with plasma, a type of ionized gas, something strange happens.
Wow.
In simulated conditions, dust particles have been seen spontaneously self-organizing into helical structures that resemble DNA.
Thanks, Risa Booty Slapper.
These plasma crystals even begin to exhibit lifelike behavior, replicating,
Jesus.
evolving into more stable forms, and passing on information.
Thanks to Tier 1 Talented Duke. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sam. Thanks a long time for watching. And thank you for 5 gift subs, Santa. Appreciate the generosity.
Plasma is the most common state of matter in the universe. If complex evolving plasma crystals really exist, and if they can be considered life, they could be its most common form.
That'd be the dumbest place to live. Just go to a nicer planet, one with the internet and shit.
When massive suns explode, some collapse into ultra-dense cores called neutron stars. Hulking masses of atomic nuclei crammed together like sardines. Conditions on the surface are mind-boggling. Gravity is 100 billion times stronger than Earth's.
100 billion times stronger? Holy shit.
Beneath their iron nuclei crust lies
What
something
the
strange.
fuck?
A hot, dense sea of neutrons and subatomic particles.
What would that even look like? So if you put your finger in there, it not only gets instantly smashed, it gets smashed to such a high degree it creates like a black hole or something?
These nuclei would obey
That had to be...
entirely different laws of chemistry.
There's no way
It's
100
not only
billion.
the electromagnetic force, but the strong nuclear force which binds nuclei together. In theory,
Thanks to Prime
these
Panda and
particles
Resub
could
Cryptic.
link up to form larger macronuclei, which could then combine into even bigger supernuclei. If so, then this bewildering environment would mimic the basic conditions for life. Heavy nucleon molecules floating in a complex particle ocean.
We better fucking hope there's not life in this kind of condition. They would be unstoppable.
Unimaginable. Exotic life forms drifting through this strange particle sea, living, evolving, and dying on incomprehensibly fast timescales.
God damn. If such life forms existed, they would scatter into dust the instant they left their environment. Fucking idiots, then. They're super strong, but only in their little sphere. Dummies. Unless they found a way to do like a domain expansion, which would suck, but no, they're probably too dumb for that, I bet. Gravity's too strong, they can't think right.
Life is not something that has to evolve naturally. It can be designed.
Thanks to Resub McNaughty. Thanks to Resub Minesweeper.
And once intelligence is introduced into the evolutionary process, a Pandora's box is opened.
Whoa! They become Gundams? This guy's got 9 missiles.
Freed from typical biological limitations, synthetic and machine-based life could be the most successful of all. It could thrive almost anywhere, including the vacuum of space.
I know, machines are
Vast
crazy.
frontiers unavailable to biological organisms. And compared to the glacial pace of natural selection, technological evolution allows exponentially faster growth, adaptability, and resilience.
That is very true. Machines are so much cooler than aliens. But you can't really, like, fuck machines well. So it's a give and take kind of thing.
By some estimates, autonomous self-replicating machines could colonize an entire galaxy in as little as 1 million years.
There's the Tier 1 Loey and the Tier 1 Nico.
We can't predict how hyper-intelligent life would organize itself. But in theory, there could be convergent evolution at play. The electrical properties of silicon might make it a universal basis for machine intelligence. A redemption for its
True,
biological
Kamon, and thanks to the resub Nukmo and T-Manster. And Salt Rub. Isn't that crazy to think about? We could actually be on the cusp of just the actual zenith of evolution with machines. Like nothing in the universe could beat it, like biologically. Isn't that wild? Hey, the Big Bang, the universe.
As the universe ages, perhaps machine intelligence will come to dominate. A naturally occurring biological life will be viewed as a quaint starting point.
What if the universe itself is alive?
Perhaps we ourselves will lead this
Like,
transition.
all of this, just a conscious guy.
Will be merely a first link in a sprawling intergalactic
And the reason that he's expanding so much is because he's just running very slowly. Well, I guess very fast, depending on the scale you're gonna look at. Thanks to the resub Large Nut and the Bits Nico. God, I hope we can get an answer to that question pretty soon. I'll put out a tweet and see if any aliens bite on it. I'll try and lure them in.
Lauren Isley has said that one does not meet oneself until one catches the reflection from an eye.
Thanks for the gift sub, Revolver.
One day that eye may be that of an intelligent alien. And the sooner we eschew our narrow view of evolution, the sooner we can truly explore
Thanks
our
to the resub
ultimate
Ninja Chicken.
origins and destinations.
I hope we just don't find something boring like a slug. Just like a normal fucking Earth slug that just caught gravity in a bad way and launched into space and colonized a cool planet. That'd be so underwhelming. Actually, tier 1 sweeper. What if it's like fire or something? That'd be fine. If we find a fire slug, I'm okay with that. But yeah, just like some normal dumbass boring. Oh, imagine if a cockroach or something is what we find out there. It snuck aboard the ISS at some point and just like got fucking blasted off into space, and then it just found a new home, infecting some planet. Just normal, standard cockroaches, nothing cool about them. Thanks to tier 1, dank and reliable. Hey, I'd appreciate that. Thank you, Thule. Give me 1 second, sending a text message. Okay. Thanks to the resub Dung. Yeah, I'm super curious to see all the crazy shit that gets revealed at some point soon, hopefully. All that Mars shit going on. Elon Musk sends a car into space, maybe an alien drives it back. Maybe my theory is confirmed and the universe is alive and it's just a guy who's running. And as he's running, he's leaving behind the universe. So in his race, it's only seconds to him, but it's trillions of years to us. God, fucking genius. This is tier 1 Karamrex. I feel like finding something like a tardigrade on another planet, yeah, that's not that cool. I want to just find like a really cool alien out there. And by I want to find it, I don't mean me personally, I just mean I just want to see a picture of it or something. And not like one of those dumb fucking pictures like they have of the UFO where it's just like their dumbass little infrared thing where it's just like a dot on the screen. I want like a full 4K high quality like OnlyFans level pic of the alien life out there. I want to be able to see every goddamn pore on its skin. This is the Prime Chuckles and the gift sub CO2. And the bits Kilo, Thule, and Thule again. Thank you. There's a theory for everything, man. There's a theory that the universe itself is a neuron within a brain, since the mapping of it looks similar. Can you imagine? Our whole universe is but a simple thought to like some Redditor